Guys, what's up? So today, actually, oh my god, I gotta shut it off. Okay, guys, my life started on a beautiful August 13th, 2004 day, and I was born into the beautiful hands of my mom. Go, mom! So, I guess my whole life started when I went to the school BVP. That's where I met my favorite teacher in the world, Mr. Yeah. No names. I didn't ask. So yeah, I met the most awesomest teacher in the world, and when I was signing up for the private school BVP, we'd sit down and we'd talk about the alphabet, and I'd always mix up two letters, H and W. So he'd be like, no. This is an H, not a W. And I'd be like, oh. So I was embarrassed. Whatever. Yeah, so one day I came home from school and I was in the doorway after I was done eating dinner. I was watching my mom clean her room, and she comes up and stands in the doorway and she goes, Chloe, I got good news. And I'm like, uh-oh, what? She goes, I'm pregnant. I was like, bam! Yes! Sorry, kind of had a little mood swing there. So yeah, she told me she was pregnant. And 9 months later, here comes the baby boy. My little brother. His name was Jordan David Harding. And he was beautiful, I guess. And yeah, he was born February 8th, 2013? No, he's 6. Hold on. A beautiful 2010 day. So yeah, we brought him home and introduced him to all the family, and I kind of felt left out because everybody wanted to pay attention to the baby and not this beautiful face. So I'm like, okay. So I kind of stood back for a couple days, and yeah. There was one time I was playing with my new little brother on the blanket, and I went to go pick him up and fly him over my head, and blah, all in my mouth. He threw up in my mouth. I was so mad, I just wanted to go. Pew, pew, right to his tiny little head. I started crying and I got mad, so yeah. Oh my god, this little gun is so cute. Okay. So yeah, he puked in my mouth. The next day I went to school and I was sitting at a table and a little girl started kicking my leg. And I went, why are you kicking my leg? And she goes, because I don't like you. And I'm like, I don't like you either. And she goes, I don't care. So we got up to line up, and the teacher goes, here's oh my god, a detention form. I'm like, what did I get detention for? She's like, that evil face you gave her. I'm like, you did not just see her like in my face. The teacher goes, no, you have detention, see me after school. I'm like, oh god. So that was my first detention ever. Yeah, but I was sick, so I didn't clearly understand why. That's where the whole bullying started. Yeah. I have nothing left on my paper. So, 6 years later, I'm in a school called Goff Junior High. Actually, wait, go back. 4 years later, I was in a school called Robinson. Mallets. That's where I met my best friend, Alexis Martin. yeah, so yeah. She was like the best friend ever. Like we'd always hang out at the playground, talk to boys. Yeah. I was like what, 6? I was talking about boys. So yeah, we went and 4 or 5 months into the school year, my mom moves us away. Well, my dad did because he found a new job. So we moved all the way to another place, and I left Alexis for a very long time. So I went to this new school called Robinson, and I made friends, whatever. I didn't really want to get a best friend because I already had one, whatever, yeah. So actually, I ended up meeting this girl. I'm not going to say her name because I accidentally said Alexis' name last. So yeah, I ended up meeting a friend, and we had fun and hung out a lot at the school park, and yeah. So a couple months into that school year, we move again. This time we moved to Rhode Island. Okay, Rhode Island. So I ended up in a school called Fallon, and the first day of school, I didn't even realize I was going into school that day. I went and a girl walked me down the hallway to help me find the office. She's like, oh yeah, we're gonna hang out outside and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I guess no friends will be okay. So I walked down the hallway with her. Recess came on and she left me stranded. So while I was sitting in the corner watching everyone play, not having any friends, she came up to me and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. I'm like, okay. So spinny chair. So we became friends. Now we're in middle school, and I lost her to a big fight we had. So we're not friends anymore. Yeah. So she actually introduced me to a girl in Fallon, and her name is Crystal Byron, and I'll put some pictures down below of her after the video. So yeah. She's a really good friend of mine. We hang out always. She's always stick by my side. We always help each other laugh, whatever. So yeah, I guess that's what's happening right now. I get bullied a lot in school. I get called a slut, a whore, because I'm different. But I guess that's okay, right? Crystal's always with me though. Yeah. So that's that, and yeah. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Subscribe, comment down below.